Welcome to the rest of my life. I'm Lance Ash, and this weekend my wife bought a new printer to replace the aging Brother brand printer we've been using, and I've got to make this video in the morning when I get home, which means scanning in the little drawing and using the Movie Maker program to marry it to this audio track. And so I thought, well, you got 15 minutes before you leave the house. You might as well go ahead and familiarize yourself with the scan function. And of course, it's far more difficult than it needs to be in this wonderful golden new age of user-friendly digital devices. I try to scan. This is an HP 1200 something model. I try to scan in. I hit the scan button and it says create an account or sign in. Well, there's no reason that I have to create an account or sign in online to use the scan function. What this is all about is the people at the HP headquarters and the digital robber barons who rule the world. They want to know what you're scanning at home so they can build up a consumer profile of you to better market things to you. That's what that's all about. So I didn't get to figure out the damn printer before I left the house. I'm hoping my son will figure out how to use it, and he can tell me how to use it in the morning. The old printer was so simple, because I'm not scanning a full page, of copy paper sized drawing, or I'm scanning a little bitty thing. It irritates me when the titans of industry think they know what you want better than you do. It's like this Prius I'm driving. It's a great car, but just like the last Prius we had, the air conditioning system, it thinks it knows what you want. It registers what the outside temperature is, and if you pick the inside temperature, it doesn't really give you that temperature. It gives you what it thinks you need based on the outside temperature. You're trying to defrost the windows in the morning, trying to get the condensation off the windows, so you hit the defrost button. Well, I'm sorry, I just don't understand. The outside temperature says this and that. Why would you need X temperature? Oh my God. The painting I've been doing, painting I started last week, I broke one of my cardinal rules, which is plan ahead, thoroughly plan out the painting. But I didn't, because I thought, well, you're starting a new approach. The new approach was a joke, by the way. And so I thought, well, just do, a jump in it with both feet type of composition. It'll be all right. No, it wasn't all right. So Friday night, first night I was off, I was really upset and going at a slow pace, dragging my feet. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this work? One of the rules, I'll tell you, a side note, Lee Krasner once said, any painting can be fixed by adding enough black. And I have a similar rule. If you got a problem with the painting, do something bold and stupid, and you can take care of it. So, basically, I just attacked the painting and it looks a lot better. Still going to require a lot of hard work, flesh out the details. It is a sad fact. I look at all these other painters, and I'm like, oh, I could incorporate that element of what they do into my work. And you try it, and ultimately, you are you, and you have to do what you do. You can add this and that, but it's going to wind up turning out like your work. Oh dear. I've thoroughly exhausted the George Rockhall Schmidt videos on YouTube. Basically, that's what I listen to while I'm painting, is stuff on YouTube. And it's so hard to find anything that really connects with me and isn't interrupted in the middle of the video by ads. If the ad is at the beginning, we can deal with that. But ads in the middle? No, I'm sorry. And plus, the video needs to be long enough that I don't have to get up and down to pick something else out. The ads they select for me, this right here is a full 4 months of feud. Why does he pronounce it feud? Just say food. Or you sign up for a service and they send you a box of who knows what every month. Oh, it's a surprise. I'm getting a gift that I paid for. And someone else selected it for me. Oh my God, it's a 15-in-1 pocket tool so that if I get caught in the apocalypse, I'll be able to open up a can of beans. Oh Christ, it's wonderful. They figured out somehow that I'm a male of the species. So they figure, well, he must drink beer. So I get a lot of beer ads. I don't drink. Or, he must like manly things, like tools. No, I don't. Sorry. Anyway, so I was working my way through the Boisterous Brothers stuff last night and just decided, no, I've listened to this one 4 times now, so I don't know what to do. I put in Shostakovich's String Quartet number 15. And it's worked out pretty well. I don't know. It's odd how you move through phases in life. But I just can't listen to most music while I'm painting anymore. Don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm hoping I can get the damn scan function on the new printer working in the morning, or else this video won't be done in a timely manner. The old printer was clunky, out of date, I have to admit. Brother's a shitty brand anyway. back when I used typewriters a lot, Brother typewriters were always considered crap. We use basically, I have seen some Brother printers, at least boxed up at work, but all the printers that we use on the floor are HP printers, and they seem to be pretty good. So I'm hoping if I can get this thing, understand the functioning of this new one, it'll be a good thing. That's right, the light is green. You can go. In the home country, green does not mean go. It means surrender your vehicle to the authorities. Oh, God. Fair weekend. Normally I don't work out on Friday night, give my arms a rest, but I decided, well, you're a fat ass. You need to work out. And I don't think it was good. I didn't work out tonight before I left the house. Thought I'd give my elbows a time to rest. I recently cleared all my history off YouTube, and I unsubscribed from everything that I was subscribed to, and I wasn't subscribed to many things, and started over fresh. So YouTube is completely baffled as to what to recommend for me. So I'm getting a lot of funny animal videos, funny cat videos. Oh, the cat is so happy its master is home stuff. And I'm trying to hit the button, do not recommend this channel to me again. Hoping it'll build up a profile if he doesn't want funny animal videos. It seems to be taking a while for them to figure that out. It is amazing to me. You'll get caught up in, you'll see something and it'll be like, stupid Trump supporters, demand this or that. You're like, oh, that sounds good. And it turns out it's one of these people who just, they hunt through all the available media to find something that irritates them. And they'll read the article. That's basically what their video amounts to. Them reading an article and stopping every so often to comment on how stupid it is. Instead of creating original content, or instead of giving you what you want, which is new reasons to hate the right-wingers. It's just so hard for me to sit there in that chair painting without something to occupy my brain. I don't know. I just got to the point where most music doesn't interest me anymore. It doesn't hold my attention. And if it has words, then the words eat up part of the computing power of the part of my brain that is necessary for me to think clearly about where I'm going next with my painting. I gotta change lanes very, very soon here. Okay, people, move your asses. Thank you. Could have done that sooner, but the guy in front of me was a little confused about where he's going. Oh, okay. That's the reason. Oh no, now he's coming behind me. Oh my God. I don't know. And listening to original programming, that's just not going to work. I'm not going to listen to an entertainment show. That's not going to work. Most people's efforts to be funny fall flat. You know, I haven't listened to Mark Muse in a while. I don't even know if he's posting stuff anymore. He was pretty good. He and his friends. I liked The Critical Drinker, or whatever he's called, but I really have gotten to the point where his anti-feminist approach is a little irritating. There needs to be a public awareness campaign to teach people that feminism isn't just one thing. Just like socialism isn't just one thing. There's many different varieties of socialism, many different varieties of feminism. Not all feminists want to cut your nuts off. And not all feminists demand that all mass entertainment feature male characters who are weak and sniveling and female characters who are representatives of the dominant gender. I enjoy listening to Ralph Seppi Jr., but he doesn't post enough. And here's another thing. If somebody's doing a review of a movie, I only want to listen to it if they're tearing the movie down. I don't want to listen to positive movie reviews. If you like the movie and you're extolling its virtues, I don't care, because I'm not going to go see it anyway. I only want to listen to negative reviews because I like hearing the products, the offerings of big business torn down. You know, a long time ago, when my wife and I lived in our old house, we had cable, and we would watch 60 Minutes every Sunday. But after a while, I began to realize whatever the angle they take on a story, their motivation is to push your buttons to get an emotional reaction. And that irritates me. Because what is the upshot of that? If I'm emotionally riled up by some subject, what am I supposed to do about it? There's nothing I can do. I mean, John Oliver does the same thing. He wants to get you pissed off in a funny way about something. But I guess because it's presented in a humorous way, I can deal with it. But really, I mean, you only get to vote so often. And when you do vote, say you vote for the ideal candidate who agrees with you on every issue. What is he going to do then? The legislative process is so slow and so largely ineffective. There's very little you can do. Who has time to go down and to take time off work and march in the street? We have in our backyard several fig trees that are 40 years old. I used to make a point of going out there and picking the figs every year. I'd say, okay, pick 100 figs. Go out there with a great big bowl and pick 100 figs. Go back in the house and wash them. We have figs to eat for a couple of days. But last couple of years, I just don't seem to find the time, and I don't want to go out there in 100-degree heat. Oh, now you want to get back in this lane. Oh, that's brilliant. It's funny how it's never the sports cars that want to go 20 miles over the speed limit, it's the trucks. National Society of High School Seniors. People think it's a really distinct, an organization that represents the best of America's youth, but it's not. It's a scam. You pay $45 to get your kid's name in a book, and that's it. It means nothing. You get a sticker to put on the back of your car. It means nothing. But my child is a member of the NSHSS. Yeah? They send one to every parent in the country. Oh my God, I did not want to go to work this week. I feel like I got nothing done the last 2 days. God, that's an ugly woman. Okay. Well, I guess I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.